OMG, welcome to my channel. So excited you are here. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. It's Jodi Dunn, and I'm coming at you with my first video on a new channel that I started, and I'm so excited about this. I already have a YouTube channel where I teach people how to coupon and save so much money. It is absolutely fantastic. And I started getting into wanting to transform some things in my life, basically. And so I decided that I was going to start a new channel because I was going to post the videos that I was going to make on my couponing channel, but it really isn't relevant to saving money necessarily, but part of it is. So I am so happy that you are here. If you are new to the channel or new to me, because maybe some of you came over from the couponing channel, but if you're new, you just found me, I would love for you to say hello to me right down there. I would love to welcome you and say hello back to you. And if you did come over from the couponing channel, please say hey to me. I would love to welcome you over to the new channel. So basically, this channel is going to be all about different ways that I am in the process of transforming my life, my messy life. So we're going to be starting off with some decluttering and organizing. And it's funny because I always feel like when I post things on the internet, it holds me accountable. I don't know why, but it does. I went on a weight loss journey. I'm still on a weight loss journey. I think it'll be a forever thing for me. But about 3 years ago, and my whole entire adult life, I lived as a morbidly obese woman, and I went through this amazing transformation where I lost 70 pounds, and basically I documented the whole thing on the internet, which was super duper scary, but it held me accountable every single week to come on and talk about my progress and what I was doing and different things like that. And so we're gonna go the same route with the decluttering. So I wanna give you, since this is the first video on the new channel, I wanna just give you a little bit of backstory. I have been married for well over 20 years. And when we purchased our very first house, it was a little starter house and it was awesome. It was perfect for us. We loved it. It was 1,100 square foot. And we had a baby, our first daughter, 2 years later. And the house we lived in was a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. And so it was perfect for our little family. And we lived there with the 3 of us for 11 years until we had our second daughter. Yes, we had a second daughter 11 years later. So my oldest, Grayson, was 11 when we had Viv. Just because I'm giving you the whole backstory now. My husband grew up in a very large family. He has 6 sisters and 1 brother. And he said, I just want 1 child. I want to be able to provide everything for that 1 child. And I was very young, in my early 20s when we got married. And I said, okay, I just wanted to be a mom. Then I hit my 30s and I said, I want another baby. And he said, okay, fine. So 11 years later, Viv came. And then 22 months later, Dunn and Jean came. OMG. So now we are in an 1,100 square foot house, and we have 3 girls and us 2 in a 1-bathroom, 3-bedroom house, and we were busting at the seams. And in 2011, I'm sure you are very familiar with the housing crash that happened. And in 2011, we found the house that we are currently in. And it totally was, it was fate. It was just everything fell into place. This was the first house. I only looked at 2 houses. This was the first house we looked at. The housing market was at an all-time low. We ended up being able to get double the house for, I think our mortgage payment went up by $30 dang. It was insane. And the house was a foreclosure that was in perfect condition. I can't even believe it. And it had 5 people that bid on the house. And so our real estate agent said, you should probably go over the asking price. And thank goodness we did. We won the bid. There was even a cash offer on the table. So it was totally fate. But here's really why I believe it was fate that this house became our house. My grandmother passed in 2010, in September of 2010. And I was very, very close with her. And her name was Donna Jean. Donna Jean, my Donna Jean, was born in October of 2010. And she was more like a second mother to me versus a grandmother. And there was a period of time when I even lived with my grandparents. And when I walked into this house, the house is almost identically shaped, structure-wise, to my grandmother's house. And funny enough, it was decorated very similarly to my grandmother's house, especially when I was growing up as a child. So me walking into this house felt like home. And so it just all fell into place. And so in 2011, we moved into this house. So it's 10 years later. So here we are with double the house. We still have 5 people. It felt so incredible to have all of this space to be able to actually move around. We went from 1 bathroom to 2.5 bathrooms, and it was just fantastic. And you know what happened? What happened was the house started to feel like we were busting at the seams again. You know why? Because we have a major clutter issue. There are lots of people that have families the size that we have. Oh, there's Gus. If you come from the couponing channel, there's Gus for any of y'all that like to see him. And if you're new, this is my big guy, Gus. There are lots of people that live in an 1,100 square foot house with 1 bathroom that have 5 people and they make it work. We were busting at the seams because we have major clutter issues. And we are now, I feel like, busting at the seams, even though we have double the house that we did, because we have major clutter issues. When I walked into this house, I could not believe the amount of storage that I would now have, and it's all filled up with clutter. So I'm going to be taking you on this journey of my messy, clutter-filled life. I'm not a dirty person. My house is not dirty. I don't like that word, but I am a clutter-y person. I have way too much clutter everywhere. And I want to feel like I have a tidy house. So I'm going to take you on this journey with me. We're going to tidy up the house. We are going to do some other things too that we're going to tidy up. Tidy up our finances. I've been on that journey for the past year. It's been absolutely incredible. So I'll share some of that with you. But enough of this big, long intro. I wanted to give you a little bit of a backstory. What we're going to do is we are going to declutter, our first decluttering together. I have a very, very messy hall closet that can fit nothing because it's filled with junk. And we're going to declutter that. So I think that's all I'm going to show you today. But I hope you decide to stick around. Every week I plan on bringing you we're going top to bottom with this house. Or middle to top, and we're starting on the middle floor. We're not starting on the top floor. And I'm going to go through every dang part of this house and get it tidy. I am so excited. So let's get to the closet. If you enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. Let's get to decluttering. All right, so this is the front hall closet. You can see the vacuum cleaner is outside of it. I would much prefer it to be inside of it, but it is such a dang cluttered mess that literally nothing will fit in here. So my goal is to get this all decluttered, get rid of some things that we probably haven't used forever. So here we go. I can barely even open the door because there's so much stuff. So that's the bottom of the closet. I don't even know if we've worn any of these coats in years, so I got to go through this. And then that is the top. So we got a nice cluttered mess. Let me try to give you a full view of the dang closet. All right, so we're gonna get to it. All right, I have given myself 1 hour to get this project done because the reality is typically when you set a time limit on something, it will take that amount of time. If I said this will take forever, then it would take forever. If I said this will take 3 hours, then it would take 3 hours. My whole goal here is just to make this closet functional again. My number one goal, I want my vacuum cleaner to be inside the dang closet instead of outside of the closet. So I am just clearing out all of this stuff, finding so much stuff we haven't used in years. Most of the stuff I'm finding on the ground is like empty paint bottles, empty bottles from Donna Jean doing slime, just a bunch of trash, and some old things that I just need to donate, like old mittens and gloves. Well, I was not anticipating this. Apparently, I don't even know what this is. I don't know if this is slime, if this is paint. I'm guessing it's slime from Donna Jean. Oh my gosh, it was sticking to everything. But I found some funny caricatures when we were in Cedar Point. This is supposed to be me and my husband. And that's Grayson when she was little. Aren't those cute? All right, we're going back to, I gotta figure out how to clean up this mess. Well, thankfully, a lot of it is just ripping right up and it's not even damaging the floor. Oh, the slime. My gosh, she used to make slime all of the time. I think I have a spackle brush somewhere in the house that probably would help a lot with this. But the Lord knows, I have no idea where it is because my house is so cluttered. Oh my gosh. All right, I got to do a quick sweep here because Lord knows this closet floor has not been swept and I couldn't tell you the last time, at least 2 years. I really don't think we've used this closet in 2 years because it's had so much clutter. And I'm not looking to do a deep clean here today. I'm just trying to make this dang closet functional. So I'm just wiping down the baseboards real quick just to kind of clean up some of the dust and stuff. This is really not a good look for me. I should have thought about this more instead of putting my butt right in your face on YouTube. All right, now I'm just gonna go through all of the coats that most of them are too small and need to be donated. I've got like old snow pants in here. Like I said, this closet literally has not been touched in forever. So almost all of this is gonna go to donate. I'm going to bag up these clothes and I am happy to report I have already dropped them off at the donation center. So it's not more clutter sitting in my hallway. I'm so happy about that. Definitely not getting rid of my favorite game, which is Battleship. What's your favorite game? And look at that. I found Grayson's high school diploma. I think I'm going to see her tonight, so maybe I'll give that to her. She might want it. Oh, some old artwork from the girls. Oh, what do I do with it? All right, I got pretty much everything out of here that I wanted to get out of here. This is my dang sister's coat that she left here like, I don't know, like 2 years ago. And I really want to get rid of it. I'm going to save it. If I see her soon, she might be at Grayson's shower. So I might see her then and give that to her. But those two are my husband's coats, so I'm not going to make any decision with that. And this one is my like fall coat. I haven't worn it for a while, so I don't know. I pretty much got all the stuff out. There's a little bit there. But my focus is to get this closet functional, not perfect. There's a lot of things that I'm thinking of as I'm doing this that I may want to do with this closet. I have got to figure out, I have a ton of vertical space here and I can't utilize it to its advantage. Really, I don't know what I want to do. I need to get maybe some racks to put in here. If you have any great suggestions, definitely feel free to leave them. But there's got to be something I can do with all this vertical space here. I don't know if I could put another shelf up or something like that so that I can store things in a functional way and an organized way where we can see them. So this is the mess I've created, taking all this stuff out. I'm going to go through this real quick, but I'm pretty sure these are all old gloves and scarves of my girls that don't fit anymore. Same thing with here. So I'll put these in the donation bin. I'm pretty sure they haven't worn any of these or used any of these in a few years. Garbage over here. I'm going to keep that one cat picture. Oh, it's so hard to get rid of like the kids' artwork stuff. I think I'm going to donate some of these toys. And this is the games that were up there. I want to try to get rid of half of them. So I got to figure that out. And then over here, I've just got a couple more things. These are like some important papers, which I did buy a filing cabinet a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to transfer that into there. So, all right, let's keep moving. All right, I'm going to start putting back the games that I want us to keep that we use regularly or that I think the girls may still want to play. And now I'm just in the process of going through all these old gloves and hats and everything and putting them in the bags for donations. And that's my husband's Michigan hat, which he's probably been missing for a while and didn't know where it was. Now there, I moved so you could see what I was actually doing. So I think my husband may be happy that I found his hat. And now I'm putting our actual winter coats up in the closet that we're sitting in the dining room on a chair. Oh my gosh, this is so much better. And look at what I'm putting in the dang closet. The vacuum cleaner fits. I'm so happy. All right, these are the games I decided we haven't played in forever. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate those. And I've got 3 bags here of donation of old coats, a few toys, or actually 2 bags, that's trash. 2 bags of donations and all of these games. And I think the only thing that I still have to do is go through my papers, which I'm not worrying about that right now. I'm just going to set that right on top of my filing cabinet because my whole goal for today was to get this dang closet to be functional. I seriously, like, it took me about an hour and 15 minutes. And the only reason I think it took me that long is just because I ran into that was slime. That was Donna Jean's slime had spilled all over. If I could get under it, it was pulling up, but I still have just a little teeny bit on the baseboard there that I got to get up. But I just feel so much better. My husband is going to freak out. You know what I'm going to do? Look at his shoes. His shoes are sitting right here. I'm going to put his shoes. We literally have not used this closet in, I don't even know, 2 years. I'm going to put his shoes right there. And he's going to say, babe, where are my shoes? And I'm going to say, babe, they're in the closet. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to go into the laundry room because that closet we do use. And he's going to say, I can't find them. And I'm going to say, no, they're in the front closet. He's going to open up the door and be like, oh my gosh, did you clean this? What happened? Seriously, probably the most amount of fights that we have had as a married couple is over the clutter. It's over the clutter. And the clutter does not all come from me. It comes from him as well. We just see things differently, of course, because we are 2 totally different personality types, as I'm sure you are with your spouse or your significant other or your friend or your mom, whatever it is. We are all different. So the goal today was not to make this perfect. There's lots of things I can do to really make this more functional. I just wanted it to be functional for today. So I actually have my dang winter coat in here, and my husband's winter coat is in there. And I'm going to find the girls' winter coats and put them in here. And I just feel so much better, so much better. So we're only looking for progress, not perfection. So happy. And that's what I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to maybe pick a small part of your house that you want to declutter and make a little bit more functional, and just go for it. It doesn't matter if you only have 10 minutes. It doesn't matter if you only have 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if you only have 5 minutes. Get done what you can get done. And it just feels so good to make a little bit of progress. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you, and I'm going to see you again soon. Bye.